First class trailer trash.
On today's exciting episode of Game Master, we go game shopping at the local game store. We have some missed opportunities. I'll show you some tricks up my sleeve. And of course, as always, we have some pickups in the wild. So let's quit talking and let's get rolling.
I don't care about saving, just load. There's that. Give me 1 sec here and I'll get your bag for it so we can keep it protected a bit.
Double bag it?
Yeah, I just don't want it to get messed up because the jewel case is in pretty good shape. And receipt. And all set.
Cool, man. Thanks.
It's a pleasure.
So what you just witnessed there was a purchase of my 17th Sega Dreamcast game. That's right, public announcement, I'm going for the complete Sega Dreamcast collection. Why, you ask? I say why not, because it's freaking awesome, that's why. But realistically, it's a small library compared to what's out there, something that's doable, and because the Dreamcast is kick-ass. But, yeah, so I did trade up a copy of Wii Sports Resort. I paid $3 for it at a thrift store. Xbox 360 Wi-Fi Elite adapter, I paid $3 for that at a flea market. And then the Game Boy Color, which is kind of a bummer to let go, but it came with grips with reality that I was never going to use the thing. I just prefer emulation. I was going to mod it with shell and aftermarket screen, but I just got over it. So, 17th Sega Dreamcast game. Cheers to many more as we continue to hunt for the complete this Dreamcast collection.
A little trick up my sleeve as I check every game case, because sometimes you find different things, kind of like PlayStation memory cards. So maybe if you're already picking up a game or a different game, you can just throw it inside the case that you're buying.
I bought this copy of Donkey Kong on the Wii just to steal the manual out of it, because my copy was missing it. Ha! My Goodwills in this area allow things to be returned within 14 days in exchange for store credit. So here we go. Goodwill copy. Manual. My copy. No manual but inserts. So now, my copy is complete. And the Goodwill copy will be returned in exchange for store credit.
The last time I walked into a Goodwill prior to this and special edition games were up for sale, someone's collection was also donated, so I thought I was in the money this time around too, but nope, not the case.
It's been drier than your grandpa's ball sack in my neck of the woods. I've tried on Facebook Marketplace. I really have. I missed opportunity after opportunity. I tried to pick up a Sega Dreamcast bundle and a Sega Saturn bundle. It was sold by the same guy but separately. Heck, I even offered him more money and I still got turned down. I went after a backwards compatible fat PlayStation 3, I believe for $50, which I don't have a picture of, but believe me, and I messaged and didn't get a response. It was gone. I tried to get a Sega Game Gear bundle. Gone. I tried to get a Wii U bundle. Gone. I don't know what's going on here. I responded to all these listings within 5 minutes and not any luck. Why are you doing this to me?
This fake PSP game system had a lot of ROM files preloaded on it. I was hoping they were saved into an SD card because the purchase alone would have been worth the ROM files. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case.
problem. So get you home, try it. If it still doesn't work, you know how to get to your wireless and everything, right? To see the networks that come up.
Well, I would go through settings and go over that way.
Right here.
I only paid $1 for this loose copy of Boudica 3, but I recently sold a complete copy in one day, so I expect this to sell fast as well. After paying shipping and the $1 I paid for it, I'm expecting to profit around $20 to put into the game fund.
Good games.
Yeah, I got some decent stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they start putting games.
I paid an even $20 for these 3 games after rounding up and paying taxes. After selling them, subtracting what I paid for them, and shipping, I'm in the ballpark range of profiting around $85 to add to the game fund.
Finally, like after 2 years since they dropped, Series X's and PlayStation 5s are now back frequently in stock. One huge complaint though, $60 markup on these systems because they're including a game. And I'm not even sure that's a disc game. I mean really, like since this whole thing went down during COVID, there aren't that many games out there. I would say there's actually more on PS5. We got Ratchet and Clank and Demon's Souls, for example. I'd rather have either of those 2 games than Assassin's Creed myself, so that's one huge complaint, to like finally have the money to buy these systems, then have to turn around and drop another $60 on a game that you don't want. And come on, Microsoft and Sony.
We dropped $27 on this episode of Game Master of a value of over $200. However, I am keeping Marvel vs. Capcom, so that puts our profit margin at around $100 to put into the game fund.
So I don't plan on making a habit out of this, but I thought I'd give you a tease for the next video. And when I say this one game is just a tease for what I've got coming your way, I mean it. Right there. That's just one game, one tease for the next video that's going to drop. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell because you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a big one.
Don't you forget, you're my #1 customer. You're my #1 customer.